And for the news abroad, the United Kingdom has received criticisms after announcing their contribution to fund the humanitarian programs for Yemen will be cut by more than half of last year's figure. Ia De Vera will tell us why live. Yes, Ia, please go ahead.
Mariel, the United Nations conducted a virtual high-level pledging event for the humanitarian solution in Yemen. Despite urgent funds needed, the United Kingdom revealed their contribution, which is 59% lower than last year's aid to the Yemenis. In support of funding humanitarian programs for Yemen, Foreign Office Minister James Cleverly announced this year's financial aid from United Kingdom.
To respond to the crisis, the UK will provide at least £87 million to Yemen over the course of the next financial year, bringing the UK's contribution since the start of this conflict to over £1 billion.
The said allocation is 59% lower than 2020-2021 financial year, when country's contribution is £214 million or $120.88 million. UK government's decision to cut Yemen's aid received rapid criticisms from various politicians in the country. Labour's MP and chair of the International Development Select Committee, Sarah Champion, expressed on social media that she was shocked that UK's commitment is dramatically below previous commitments to save lives. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres spoke earlier on the conference, pointing out the severity of the suffering in Yemen.
More than 60 million people are expected to go hungry this year, and nearly 50,000 Yemenis are already starving to death in famine-like conditions. The worst hunger is in areas affected by the conflict. 4 million people across Yemen have been forced from their homes. The recent Houthi offensive in Marib threatens to displace hundreds of thousands more.
The UK government has announced that with their provided funding, the country will prioritize those most vulnerable and at highest risk, providing at least 1.6 million with access to clean drinking water and supporting clinics to provide health care. Cleverly added that 240,000 of the most vulnerable Yemenis will be fed every month. Marielle?
All right, Ia, thank you for that live report.